Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War with our King Sombra playthrough episode 8 for the series here. We had gotten magical equipment. It's just a matter now of trying to turn our magical equipment into some sort of net gain here. We're trying to get more magical equipment for our units. We're currently building a decent amount of it, but you can see that we're not building any Sombras Royal Guards, which is what I want to do. And we want to put magical infantry in these units. And then eventually I'd like to maybe have some magical infantry in the slave divisions as well, but I'm perfectly fine with the way that they operate now. So for Sombras Royal Guards, we'll go ahead and we'll actually add the magical infantry here. And it's going to take a while to turn all of these into turn all these into regular units, and I do have to keep it at that because if I add this as magical infantry, you can see it goes down for whatever reason. So we gotta have one infantry unit here. We will go ahead and add artillery. I think I want to add artillery. It's certainly gonna help. Gives us a combat width of 22, which we need. So let's go ahead and do that. And now you're gonna see we need a lot of magical equipment, so that's going to take some time to get to. Meanwhile, we're working on the profound studies of crystal magic. We're going to get mind controlling here soon. There was a big update, the breadcrumbs update, which changed a lot of things. I'm still playing on the same save underneath this update. I don't know if it's broke anything. I guess we'll find out here shortly whether or not it has. Got plenty of pony power here. Let's go ahead and definitely add more units. We need a significantly larger army on our border. And since we have the pony power to do it, let's just get these units all training and being built here. And we got plenty of equipment aside from, I think the only equipment we're missing is magical equipment. So as well as we get military factories, we will go ahead and do that. We're finishing up the last of our forts now. Then we've got some civilian factories here. Let's do civilian factory, military factory, civilian, military, military. And then let's do some additional military factories wherever we can do them. Like so. Just get a bunch of military factories. You need every single military factory we can get. A lot of this needs to be altered. I could probably alter around some of these factories. You got plenty of infantry equipment, but let's keep the infantry equipment pumping now that we're building a lot more units right now, especially with the additional pony power and such. Mind controlling is going to give us even more pony power, so nothing wrong there. This does give us an additional building slot in central, but I think I'm going to wait to get something here. So we'll work on that there. Support equipment, keep that going the way it's going. Close air support. Might take something off of close air support. We do need a lot more artillery, so keep that going. But we don't need as much anti-tank. So I'll actually jump this down to 2 and drop one more into magical equipment there. How are we looking here? We're going to have to work down these trees, but not too crazy about it yet. Let's definitely get the magic of industry. Though they lack wings and horns, each ponies have magic of their own. Their industrial capabilities are unmatched. So let's get that there. Yeah, because we definitely got to build up the border. You can see we got ponies not even hanging out here on the some of the forts, which is no good. If we end up going to war with Equestria, we don't want these guys not on the forts that we've just spent all this time building. So you got an additional fort there. Didn't really need it. And then Stalingrad also being a problem. Built up on our border. We may need to get another army on Stalingrad's border. Once I finish up this army, I may go ahead and do that. We need more Sombra Royal Guard units too. I want to build just one gigantic Royal Guard army. Obviously, I need the magical equipment to do that. We don't have the magical equipment. So that's a bit of a problem. I may put this army on the Stalingrad border just in case for now. But these guys probably can't hold this border on their own. But let's do that, just in case. I just don't like the way Stalingrad's looking right now. They're making me nervous. Let's move these guys on the Stalingrad border. Then we'll just have to get one more army down here, which I already plan to do. And let's get some of these extra troops that are hanging out on my forts here. Because protecting the Crystal City is certainly the most important thing here. Profound study of crystal magic is done. That gives us the magic research time boost. We're going to go for mind controlling next. It's going to give us some bonuses, primarily the pony power bonus, which you can see we really don't need because we've already got a lot, but we can burn through that really quickly, especially with as many divisions as I'm training. It won't take long before we utilize that. And what do we want to spend 150 political power on? We could even go for the service. Let's see, extensive conscription, service by requirement. We go for extensive conscription. It's going to give us even more recruitable population. But since we're going for mind controlling, that already gives us the 5%. Let's just hold off on that for now. We get industrial research time. None of these are really that useful. Not a whole lot. We can get air superiority. I am working on a lot of close air support. Captain of Industry gives us some construction speed bonuses, which we are building some civilian factories now. We're not building any infrastructures. But we will get a bonus to civilian factory. Light aircraft designer gives us an air research time, gives us the fighter, the agility, and some max speed. Industrial research time. Army experience gain, land doctrine, research time. Let's go for that. That's like the best out of everything we have right there. That's seriously our best bet. Okay, 6.7k, 6.9k units total. 981 days total. A lot of that's going to change over time. Artillery already being dealt with. Close air support. I don't probably need to build as much close air support. We're at 3 a week. Why don't we drop it down to 1.5 a week and throw that there? And then there we go. Concentrated industry. It's going to help with our factory output. We could keep increasing that. Oh, we got something else though. So we've got resource gain efficiency, construction speed, and factory repair speed could come in handy as well. Let's go for that. And then for here, I'm wondering if I want to go more land doctrine. Oh, we can't yet. So let's hold off on that. We'll go with a better fighter, which we would use. Ooh, we could get the better infantry equipment. Let's go for that actually. We're probably going to want that against Equestria. Equestria doesn't have as many troops on the border right now, so they must have their army split up in some way. We do got our magical infantry here. Makes me a little bit nervous. I may throw anti-tank guns in that as well, because I see that they've got a lot of tanks on the border there. We don't have any... We could get anti-tank support. This is a bug. Okay, so like I said, they did release an update. Now this is very clearly a bug, so I'll just ignore it. Okay, support anti-tank. It's a bug. It's not a bug with the mod, but a bug with my save. My save is probably not. It's not probably super compatible with the update. It would help to have some anti-tank support, so let's just go ahead and throw them in there. We're going to see a little bit of a drop for anti-tank. Not a lot, though. We had a ton in reserve. So we'll just leave as is for now. And these guys will get some anti-tank, so that'll help them be a little bit more useful. All right, perfect. We've got another division. We'll throw him there. He's going to go to Porridge Town. And then we're going to throw another general. I don't got this guy underneath this field marshal because I don't want him to be underneath that field marshal. Because he's going to have completely separate orders. In terms of... Okay. In terms of where he would take, right? So he would take Stalingrad for sure. So let's just set that up and have that get queued. You guys here are all set. You're going to need some more units, though. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely a bug. I'm just going to go with Are You Crazy and just let that kind of run through its course. Oh, man, but what if we had the Civil War break out again? Like, what if we had King Sombra return a second time and wage civil war against King Sombra? King Sombra the second. Oh, my God. That's kind of funny to think about. All right, we'll take Comic Colt here since he's been hanging around. We'll go with red for our color. And we're going to put Comic Colt underneath the Field Marshal. He's already been sent to the border, which I guess works for me. I might have them reshuffle. Can I have them reshuffle all this? So that's what you're going to do. Okay, and then, yeah, you'll move some of these around. That's what I was hoping. I'm not sure there's two army groups here. Did I not delete this right? Let me do this one more time. There. That looks better. Okay, the other one must have been the offensive line order, which I'm going to replace for Canterlot. Let that planning happen. Okay, perfect. So that's that there. As this grows, which it will grow as we build more of these units, we'll go ahead and throw these guys around a bit, use them to our advantage. But I'm pretty happy with all of this. We have units needed to train. Okay. I guess we're taking that hit again. We got the Magic of Industry done, though. Let's go ahead and grab up Concentrated Industry 3. Working on that military factory. We'll have it here soon. We're going to dump all this into magical equipment so we can finish that. We have also got mind control done. We can go for the nuclear power. We can go for dark crystals. A couple different things here. Get the additional research slot, which we should probably do. Technological expansion. Actually, this gives us 2 more civilian factories, so let's pick that up. That'll give us 27 factories total. We're currently using 5 of them for consumer goods. So that'll throw 2 more hopefully in here. And we'll be getting stuff a little bit quicker. Wonder what the changelings are up to. We should probably... Oh yeah, we haven't even decided our marriage. Get the Radiant Hope, which grants stability, division recovery rate, experience soldier loss. I might go for the Chrysalis marriage. I really think we could use the changelings as an ally. Especially if we got to fight Stalingrad and some other people too. Alright, we got the additional factory. We'll go ahead and put it on our magical weapons here. 400 days, it's a lot better. We've got some decisions as well. Once we get excavation 2, we can actually go for this decision, which will give us some more crystals. We can never have too many crystals. I wouldn't mind going for the Institute Press censorship. Get some more daily fascism support. We don't really need a whole lot of it, but it will help us. Especially with our stability. So we'll probably save up for that. It's 150. Especially since I don't seem to have a whole lot more to spend it on right now anyways. Okay. Equestria is still on the border. They don't have all their slots filled. These guys are obviously hurting. Why don't I get some units training at least for King Sombra's Roller Guard? Can I do that? Can I get some of these training? I know they don't have all of their equipment. I'd like to be making at least 4 of them at any given time right here in the Crystal City. Can move these guys more to like the right here maybe Crystal City outskirts. Now I got a bunch of them almost ready. And then yeah, it'll take some time, but we have plenty of pony power, so we can at least get these guys training. And then we'll fill the equipment as the time comes. So that's going to hurt us a little bit for magical infantry, but we're getting there. Artillery going to take a little bit of a beating as well. I'd like to improve our artillery when we get the chance. Probably once we get the 2 additional civilian factories, we'll focus on that, work on getting that. Probably should put some land forts here. Or something. Maybe. After that, after we establish the industrial companies, I think we're going to go for the additional research slot. Pick that up. We're going to want to get war effort when we do go to war. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Amethyst University. I want to get the additional research slot. 5 research slots make us a pretty formidable opponent. And we can really go down the industrial tree, try to get some bonuses there. These guys just waiting for magical equipment. Okay, maybe I can get rid of one of these. Nah, I'm just going to let all 4 of them go. We've got plenty of pony power, that's for sure. Okay, so that gives us 2 more civilian factories. Yeah, let's pick up the Amethyst University. Get the additional research slot. We'll be able to utilize that for a lot of stuff. We get the regimental combat teams. Gives us a bunch of good bonuses. Soft attack organization. Primarily overwhelming fire is going to be nice. All right. 240 magical infantry equipment, 42 towed artillery. We almost got the towed artillery back in a surplus, though. Well, I took... No, see, towed artillery's got 3, so... I'm going to leave this as is. Here, construction 2. Let's grab up. There's snowflakes, so we're going to have to change that. Could do the production efficiency cap. Or excavation 1 for the resource gain efficiency. It's not as important. Let's get the improved there. I can't get this just yet. I can, but I don't think I'll do it for the penalty. I don't really gain a whole lot from it. There's other stuff I can take. Like I guess we'll go ahead and take excavation 1, I think. Oh, we could engineer company 2. I think we're using the engineer companies right now, so why don't we grab that? And then we're going to change this to here, submachine guns. That's going to take some time to replace all of those, but we've still got plenty of the evergreen M20s. So over time, as machine guns get replaced, they'll get replaced. I don't even think I'm going to throw them here just yet. Oh, it'll use them. Yeah, they'll switch to them anyway. So we'll just leave them for the other stuff as well. Let's utilize both as we build more up. Announced that they are creating an international organization, Socialist Union. They're going to seek support of communist nations all across the world for mutual protection and cooperation. Oh. Revolution in Equestria, really. That'd be interesting. Renovate political system. Okay, you're going to build that up there. Ah, you got more, though. That's good. That's what I want. I'm going to reset up that line here in a second. Ooh. There we go. So now we're getting an army going. And go for more magical equipment. Let that build up. But we need more artillery stuff too. And we're building so many, a lot of that's going to soak up so much equipment. Okay, we've got the 150, which we can utilize to modify our government. I'm actually going to use that for institute and press censorship. So we'll watch these numbers and see if that helps us out. Almost got the Amethyst University. Ooh, Changeling Equestrian Border. So we may be going to war here soon. These guys are pulling units off my border. Alright, good stuff. We ought to go ahead and start making sure we're working on improving relations with them here in a second. Meanwhile, we're going to delete this and reset up a new front line that looks a lot nicer with a new offensive line for Canterlot. There we go. That frees up a lot of VAR. See, because now we got the red troops up here, which they don't even need to really do as much. There's no troops on the border now, but they're up here, and then that saves up some blue troops to go fill in a lot of these pockets, because I've got a lot of crap down here that needs to be filled in. Alright, let's go for excavation 1 now that we've got the... And now we've got the additional research slot. I think we should go for construction 3. I don't want to do any of the... you might be wondering why I'm not doing any of the more of the magical studies. I don't want to do them until we actually get these, because some of these gives us really... they give us really good bonuses. And there's only so much magical stuff, so... I actually want to go ahead and go for the magical studies and the magical source, because a lot of that's going to help us. Never before has the study of magic been so vital to our survival. Though we cannot hope to rival Equestria, we can at least pursue our own program so we can rely more on ourselves and less on foreign powers. So we get a 50% research bonus for unicorn tech, reduces ahead of time penalty minus 100%, or gives a 50% research bonus if not ahead of time. And we'll be able to, let's see, that's going to be done in 49 days. That's really quick. So after that, we'll jump into another focus, and then we'll be able to swap one of these over. But with that being said, we are out of time. Looks like Equestria pulling their whole army off the border to handle the changelings, which is good for us. I think what we'll do is there's a high probability next episode we are going to be at war with Equestria. I say that's definitely where it's going. Now, they've got an open border, so that'll be the best time to strike. I'll probably wait until the changelings attack, so that way they're kind of wrapped up with the changelings and they're not as focused on me, and then that's when I'll strike. Now, I may have to send a troop down to try and stop the changelings from advancing. I'm not sure. There's going to be a lot to it. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully, Stalingrad does not get involved. They're working on political campaign in Equestria, so they're They want to churn civil war in Equestria, so this could get really interesting if they go that route. That'd be kind of cool, so I guess we'll see. Alright, with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.